now, ladies and gentlemen, the Counter-Strike Global Offensive community market, otherwise known as the Steam market. Essentially, it sucks, and I'm sick of it, and I'm here to explain why I feel like this, and of course, my thoughts around this, what has caused this video, and of course, have you encountered this, and how we can fix this specifically. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, and you probably have experienced this, and pretty much to sum it up for you, the Steam market sucks. It's laggy. When you click on things, it does not load. It says you've gone into an unexpected error, and I'm just overall sick of it, especially when I'm trying to search for certain prices for a video. Buy an item specifically. It's not just for the higher tier items, if you guys know what I'm talking about already. And this is not a new thing either. It's been around for a very long time, even years at this point. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why this is happening, what items it mainly happens to, and of course, my solution behind it. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button and of course, subscribe. And before we hop into the commentary of what's going on with the Steam market and of course, how broken it is and all I find is pain, here's a quick word from our video sponsor, Skins Monkey. Now, today's video sponsor is, of course, Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is currently the easiest and also fastest way you can buy, but most importantly, trade your CSGO skins. All you have to do is make sure you have your trade link, and on your first trade, if you have a leftover balance, it goes towards your current balance that can be used the next time you end up trading skins. It has 3 ways you can inspect, but most importantly, has a very in-depth inspect feature that you can see corners on a karambit, for an example, that you can't really see otherwise unless you have the item in-game. If you end up topping up your balance, make sure to use promo code Mando to get up to a 35% deposit bonus and a free $5 on the first trade. So pain. All I find is pain on the Steam market. So I was just making a video the other day on knives recently going up in price and some things I've seen. I decided to try and look at the M9 bayonet Doppler, and it was just a quick reminder on how stupid and how broken the Steam market is itself. And I've gotten some comments on it, which I will touch on later in the video. So you type in M9 bayonet, okay, Doppler, a little bit of a slow typer here, but you say, there has been an error performing your search. Please try again later. So we're going to keep searching. It's pretty easy. It shows you which ones are here, which ones are not here. We're going to click on the factory new. This says they're 37 at 500 bucks, okay? It's taking a very long time to load, and I have pretty fast internet, okay? Very fast. You see how long this is taking? Do you guys see? Like, we're doing this in a real time. Let's put a counter up here. Here we go. There was an unexpected error for listings for this item. Please try again. We're going to refresh it once again, okay? This is very, very annoying. And this usually takes 3 or 4 tries, especially on some of the Dopplers, and it's just, I'm really sick of it at this point. So just to give you guys a quick little sum up here, it's been a little over 18 times at this point that I have refreshed the page, and it takes a fair bit of time, of course, to refresh. And I'm getting really sick of this because I can't even get it up for the video. One last try, it's probably not going to work. And now let's, of course, discuss why this is happening, why you encounter this for this item specifically, and just really any Doppler. That's where we should start off. So, of course, the reason this happens, specifically for Dopplers, this, of course, being on any single knife, including the Glock Gamma Doppler, which this was broken quite a bit when this first came out with Operation Riptide all the way back in 2021. Essentially, it's because some people, let's just say, you know, a newer player to CSGO, they unbox an M9 bayonet Doppler Phase 2, and they want to list it on the Steam market. Well, if you guys know a decent amount about skins, Phase 2 is kind of expensive. It's also very rare. It's a couple $100s more, for an example, than a regular M9 bayonet. And on the Steam market, that could be, you know, a few $100s more, depending on what, you know, rarity it is, depending on what pattern it is, of course, and phase. So if a newbie comes in, they get a Phase 2, they sell it for market price, that being $400 or $500. Well, that person's going to go ahead and sell it on a third-party website and make $300 or $400 profit. But here's the catch. They're not real people. They are, of course, bots. And people, this is more of a newer thing inside of CS, which I've noticed the past 3 years. People will set up bots with different computers they have in their household or in their facility that they're at. They'll have like 30 different laptops going, sniping individual items on the Steam market. They'll have 100 different buy orders up, for an example. And if there's not a buy order, well, they'll have someone, for an example, a Steam account, ready to snipe that specific item at that price. They'll have a little computer. I'm not sure if it's a mod exactly. They'll go through the phase, they'll go through the where. They've programmed that to buy that at that specific price, with all Dopplers specifically. But of course, this isn't the main problem either. I encounter this all of the time with not just that knife and just not Dopplers in general. Here we're going to search up something like the mouse hollow, for an example. And this is something I have to do sometimes for Stockholm 2021. It doesn't load. Why doesn't this load? I have no idea. We're going to try it again. It finally loads the second time. And of course, when you click on it, everything works. You know, you can buy stuff, you can sell stuff, doesn't really matter. And of course, after showing you that, you guys have probably experienced this with buying cases, for an example. And it's honestly just very disappointing and unbelievable. The only official way that Valve has where you can buy and sell your CSGO skins is probably amongst the worst way you can do that. So pretty much, how can we stop this? Because this is something I've want overhauled the past couple of years, really ever since I started noticing this at the beginning of Operation Broken Fang, of course going into Riptide and whatnot, and here we are today. So how we can fix this? I don't think we really can. I think the only way we could really do it is if we overhaul Steam with Source 2, and the markets for CSGO were integrated somehow into the game. And I got a comment recently on Mandal Monday, which kind of gives a good idea of what could happen, but I don't really know. And this person asked, I'm not sure if they're new to the game, I'm not sure if they're old, but he says, why doesn't CSGO have a marketplace inside the game? That's a great question. They kind of do, but it's on Steam. I think these skins should somehow be integrated into CSGO itself, where you can buy and sell in your inventory menu. You can pull up a whole thing. It doesn't pull up Steam. It's a little separate, but it's still a part of it, if that makes any sense. CSGO is definitely over its time. Its due date is gone. The graphics, the game itself is pretty outdated. And I think it's time something like this definitely needs an update before anything else does. Now, a good question, a part of this as well, it'd make it easier to sell skins and of course trade, maybe with a cash out option as well so people don't scam trying to sell. And if it has low fees, that'd be the only site there is. So yes, this would make the most sense, but of course, it's all about money at the end of the day. And this is why Valve probably hasn't fixed this and updated it, because this would take a lot of money, a lot of programming, and a lot of things we probably don't even know what would go into this specifically. Also, the reason Valve doesn't probably have a cash out option is because it would kill all the other third-party websites, which I don't think they would really care about. But at this point, I mean, it's people's jobs. They have literal teams, marketing teams for these specific companies to sell skins, and a lot of people would be out of jobs. But also, I don't think Valve would want to deal with the hassle of people getting scammed, having a support service just for the cash out option of this, but also if they did a cash out option for CSGO, they'd have to have one for all the other ones most likely, like for example Rust and all this other stuff, and some really shady stuff would be going on in the Steam market, and things just wouldn't really make sense overall. I feel like some more scammers and worse scams would be going on if that was the way people sell, for the most part anyway. But of course, it's just my thoughts and opinion. So overall, I don't really think this can get fixed anytime soon unless Valve does a complete overhaul of the market, a completely new UI, because this is getting really old at this point. And searching for things in the Steam market is becoming a thing I don't like to do, and I don't even buy stuff on here anymore because of this specific reason. I buy on third-party sites, and I'm happy to say that. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys encounter this problem? I really want this fixed. It's something I've wanted to make a video on and cover for a very long time, and it hasn't really been something I've wanted to until recently because this obviously triggered the video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have any solutions. Leave them down below. Peace out, guys.